Hello, this is Stu Rowe. We're just going to have a quick look at the EQ in Logic. Right, pull up some loop. I'll just pull up a basic drum loop for now. Okay, that one. Drag that in. Don't need that. Right, just loop that. Okay. Now to get to the EQ, there's various ways. You can click. The easiest way is to click on there. Now the first thing to really see what you've got is this analyzer. Click on that and okay, so this is very low frequencies here, very high frequencies there. See, most of the energy on this sound is in there. Cymbals are coming in here. Snares in the middle here. Kicks happening down there. Around this section. Okay, right. So this is how the EQ works. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possibilities at the top. The outside two aren't turned on, but they're like filters. So if I turn that one on now, they all have a control, 3 controls at the bottom. The top one is the frequency. So if I do this and push that upwards, that'll just allow everything above that to come through. So you can the second control here is the actual how steep the slope is that cuts it off. So that would be like a gentle slope, that would be very steep. And the Q factor here is to do sort of boost certain frequencies on this one. So anyway, so that does that. And at the top, so you have to turn those on. They don't. So say you just want to roll the top off something a little bit. Okay, so there we've got the 2 filters on the outside. The next two are shelving units. This one here, this relates to this. So shelving EQ is more like that. Turn that off. So it's more like a gentle slope, and we can push that up like that. And just if the sound's a bit harsh, sometimes it's quite nice to use a little bit of that. And then conjunction with this, depends what sound you're using really, but what you're after. Okay. So there's one here and there's one here, top and bottom shelves. The 4 middle ones are parametric swept EQs, which basically means they're all the same. So let's look at. I'll turn this one, and that's the boost, and I can move that. And so I could reduce that frequency if there was something horrible you want to get rid of. And the Q factor is the width of that. So you can have a really broad sweep or a very, very narrow little to find something else to get rid of it. So anyway, let's just reset this to default. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at it. So there's not much in this area here on this. There's a lot of energy there. So what would it sound like if we pulled out, say, 200 a little bit? Just a little bit. And then kind of did that broad. Take the bottom out. Let's change the sound of the snare. It's taken out the weight of the snare. So you can alter quite a bit even if you do subtle movements with this. Want to give some more edge, would be there. So if it, likewise, if it's a bit harsh, you take that out. If it was muddy, you'd take out here. Wanted to add more weight down here. Be careful down there. So we get a bit more air at the top. Yeah. So yeah, mess about.